The art of communication in marketing and sales. Mic check 1, 2. Today I want to teach you about how to sell and how to market. And I'm going to present my message in 5 parts because it is very long, so I couldn't present it in just one part. So if you're watching this part 1, please look out for part 2, part 3, part 4, up to part 5. Marketing is about making your business, your products, your services, your brand known to the public. While on the other hand, selling is about getting customers to pay you for those products. So when we are talking about marketing, we are not necessarily talking about getting money that day. When you are an entrepreneur, you must be able to market without focusing on only today, the money you're going to get today, but focus on tomorrow, next week, next year, 10 years from now. When you look at brands like Coca-Cola, Coca-Cola is known in every village in Uganda, but it is still marketing. Why? Because they are looking at the long term. So as an entrepreneur or as a profit-making organization, you must be able to balance between marketing and also selling. If you focus on marketing only, you can have a brand, people know about you, but you're not selling. Have you seen musicians who are known everywhere? People think they have money, but they don't have money. They are not selling. They have just built a brand, but they are not focusing on selling. But also, if you focus on selling only and you're not marketing, then you'll get money that day, but you'll always be under pressure to sell and sell and sell and sell. The day you don't put in effort, you'll not make a sale. So it's important that every organization, every entrepreneur balances between marketing and selling. You should have a budget for both. You should put in time, energy, and resources. Point number 2, communication in marketing, in selling, or any other thing you're communicating about has 3 angles. And I'll be talking about them in this series. You have written communication. That's why you have emails, you have WhatsApp, you have Facebook, and so on. Then there is oral communication. That's where you're presenting to people, you're making phone calls, you're making videos like this one. That is oral communication. Then you have non-verbal communication. I'll also talk about that probably as the last episode of this series. Even when people look at you without hearing a word from you or reading a word from you, they can get a message. They can interpret your non-verbal clues. Point number 3, selling and marketing are built on 2 major principles. And actually, even businesses, investments, they are built on 2 principles. KYP, know your product, and KYC, know your customer. For you to market and sell, you must know your product so well. When I talk about land in Uganda, what don't I know about land? Any question you ask me about land, I should be able to answer it. I have put in time, energy, effort, resources into learning so that I acquaint myself with the knowledge. When you're selling something, you're like a consultant to the customer. If I come to you and I buy a suit and you tell me it's okay, I pay you, and then when I put it on, people laugh at me. They say, hey, it's sagging, it's like you're wearing a sack. I will be annoyed with the one who sold to me, because you're supposed to be knowledgeable. You're supposed to be a consultant. You're supposed to be having answers and solutions for me as a customer. So for you to be able to do that, you must know your product from A to Z. You're selling cosmetics. If somebody asks you, is it going to bleach me or not? Be able to answer. You're selling electronics. If somebody asks how long this product is going to work, you should be able to answer. Don't tell someone this solar lighting is going to work for 10 years and after 2 months, it is not working. The customer will be so disappointed. So you must know your product so well and then know your customer so well. Now, like for us at Obunuzi Restaurant, we are supposed to know this customer likes food which is very hot. This customer eats a lot of salt. This customer loves a quiet place. This customer does not like much soup. This customer is always on a hurry. This customer is talkative. This customer is reserved. Know your customer. When you know your product and you know your customer very well, you'll be able to relate the product to to the customer's needs, and that is selling. When you explain so well that because you are light-skinned, it's better to put on a shirt that is a bit dark. So when you explain to a customer, because you are doing real estate and so you use bad roads reaching different places, you need a car that has high clearance, that is raised. You are matching the product to the customer's needs. You are applying KYC and KYP. Number 4, which is the last in this episode, when we talk about marketing and selling, we have to look at it like a love relationship. When you identify a girl and you say, that girl is very nice, I wish I could marry her, there are certain things you'll begin to do in order to pick her attention. You'll try to be near her, you'll call her regularly, you'll compliment her, you'll propose taking her out, probably you'll buy her an eclair and so on, so that this girl can fall in love with you. In the same way, when we are marketing to people, we try so much to ensure we do certain things so that they pick attention. There are things that I do for people to notice that there is win-win properties and that it is a brand that has come determined to take over real estate in Uganda. There are certain things that I do so that people can know about Obunuzi restaurant. Some of you have seen me acting skits, humor, comedy, and then I end it at Obunuzi restaurant. When you have managed to win the heart of that girl, and now she is feeling you, she's in love with you, you will not stop there. There are certain things that you must do in order to maintain that relationship, in order to make sure she does not go out to look for other men. So in marketing and selling, there is what we call customer acquisition strategies and then customer retention strategies. There's what you do to bring in customers. There's what you do to maintain those customers. That was part 1. I'm going to come back with part 2. I am Robert Bake, CEO of Win-Win Properties, Obunuzi Restaurant, World of Inspiration Publishers, and Win-Win Microfinance. I love you.